The famous story of his madness, popularized by Herodotus, must be understood within the context of Greek political needs rather than historical accuracy. Writing a century after the events, Herodotus had compelling reasons to portray Persian kings as unstable tyrants driven to excess by their unlimited power. This narrative served both to explain Persian military failures and to contrast Persian despotism with Greek ideals of moderation and self-control. Yet the historical Cambyses was dealing with genuine challenges that would have tested any ruler's sanity. The logistical demands of governing an empire spanning 3 continents, the constant threat of revolt in distant provinces, and the enormous financial costs of maintaining vast armies created pressures unknown to smaller kingdoms. Modern archaeological evidence suggests that rather than mindless destructiveness, Cambyses' actions in Egypt reflected calculated responses to specific political and religious challenges. The killing of the sacred Apis bull, if it occurred at all, may have been a strategic decision to break the power of priests who opposed Persian rule rather than the act of a madman. As Pierre Bryant observes, Cambyses' conquests must not be seen as a more or less irrational and uncontrollable desire to take over the entire inhabited world. Instead, they represented the logical continuation of his father's grand strategy to unify the civilized world under Persian hegemony. The failed expedition to Ethiopia and the mysterious disappearance of the army sent against the Ammonium Oracle may have been overly ambitious, but they were consistent with a rational policy of securing Egypt's southern and western frontiers against potential threats. The institutional innovations of Cambyses' reign are often overshadowed by the dramatic stories of his supposed madness, yet they had lasting historical significance. His establishment of the Persian postal system, the famous royal road network that enabled rapid communication across the empire, and the standardization of weights, measures, and coinage created the infrastructure that would sustain Persian power for 2 centuries. These achievements required the kind of systematic thinking and long-term planning that contradicts the image of an impulsive tyrant.